So hello, my reading friends. Today we will be reading a very new and special book called I Am Ingrid. And in case of you guys are trying to find this book anywhere, it probably might be a little bit hard since it's brand new. But just in case you try to, it's illustrated by Vivine 2. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And then it's written by Aria Mia Loberti. So before we get started, let's say hello to our reading friends, Chompy, Jellycat, and my newest Labubu, Pin for Love, Victory. So now let's get started and dive into it. Hello, I am Ingrid. I live at a place called Guide Dogs for the Blind. I always eat every single bite of my breakfast and dinner, and I love to play with my mom and siblings. Guide dogs are wise and brave, and they get to go on adventures in their special harnesses. I would make a good guide dog. Mom agrees. I will need to work hard, she says, and maybe grow into my paws first. Lots of friendly people come to see me. It must be because I am Ingrid.
And I am Ingrid.
Ingrid. And I am very beautiful and impressive and funny. One afternoon, a family visits me. They snuggle me and give me treats. They say they can teach me some of the skills I'll need to become a guide dog. They even give me a vest. It says, I am Ingrid, the smartest and most important dog ever. It fits me perfectly. Mom was right. Learning to be a guide dog is hard work. But I am Ingrid, and I don't make a single mistake. For each skill master, I get lots of praise and a treat. Treats are my favorite. I've never eaten anything I'm not supposed to. Peanut butter. Uh-oh. When I am out with my family, it's important for me to keep my focus on them. Even if the stinkiest, most delicious piece of cheese is on the ground right in front of me, I cannot eat it. I'm far too busy. Guide dogs for the blind. I am allowed to go many places other dogs are not. That's because I must prepare for all the adventures I'll go on when I become a guide dog. I learn everything I can about our magical, loud, smelly, wonderful world. And I grow and grow and grow. My paws are still a little too big for my body, but that's okay. I am Ingrid, and I am perfect just the way I am. Ooh, that's cool. Soon it's time for me to return to Guide Dogs for the Blind to show off how much I've learned. Guide Dogs for the Blind. I trade my puppy vest for a real guide dog harness. I'm one step closer to achieving my dream. But I still have a lot of learning to do. I met my trainer Adam, and he teaches me how to lead the way. I learn about left and right turns and how to move forward in a straight line. Personally, I'd rather zigzag and swirl and leap when we walk. Straight lines are boring. But if I go straight, I get more treats. I weave through crowds. I learn about revolving doors. And I master riding the escalator, wearing special boots that protect my paws. Oh, he's doing it. When we walk together in a park, I find my way around all sorts of obstacles with Adam, even low-hanging branches. Oh, there's other dogs and squirrels and at the park. My favorite thing to do is visit the big busy city with Adam and learn about safely crossing streets. If I pass another dog on the crosswalk, I do not stop to say hello. If I see a tiny person holding an ice cream cone, I do not sniff or take a slurp. I am Ingrid and I am working. My job is important. I also learned that sometimes it is best not to follow instructions. Adam asks me to walk forward and suddenly a car zooms in our path. I dig my paws and won't let Adam cross until it's clear. No matter what kind of obstacle is in our way, we can find a way around it together. Guide dogs for the blind. Wow, that truck's at a lot of places. Adam tells me I only have one more part of my training. I must meet my person, the one who will go on adventures with me. Another trainer named Kelsey will help us work together as a team. I do not know what Adam will do now. He'll be lost without me. My person's name is Aria. I jump into her lap and wiggle as much as I can. Aria says she dreams of traveling the world someday, but for now she's in school like me. But she is not studying to be a guide dog. People cannot be guide dogs. Every day, Aria and I walk together for miles and miles, while our trainer, Kelsey, watches us and gives us tips. Aria loves the city, just like me, and she loves to go fast too. Sometimes she even does a little leap as she's walking. She always laughs when I join in. We also practice our skills with another guide dog named Josie and her person Jessica. In our breaks, Josie and I play together. Oh, they're having fun.
Her name's Joyce.
Oh, Joyce. Well, it looks the same.
It does, yeah.
I learn everything I can about Aria so I can prepare for our adventures. She likes visiting the library and the gym and the coffee shop. I always show her these places whenever we walk by. Once in the grocery store, Aria stopped to look at the flowers. Now, anytime I see flowers, I bring her over to them. He's probably wondering why he can't smell them.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that Aria sometimes gets headaches if she's out in bright sunshine for too long. The next time we walk in the park, I get a brilliant idea. I lead Aria to the shade of the big trees. I am Ingrid, and I am a genius. At night, Aria and I stay in our own special room next door to Joyce and Jessica. I like to chew on my bone while Aria reads her book. When it's time for bed, I know I'm supposed to curl up in the kennel beside Aria's bed, but Aria asks if I would like to cuddle instead. We fall fast asleep. Hey, that's like our room.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 weeks of learning with Aria, the day finally comes. I officially completed my training. Guide Dogs for the Blind holds a big celebration. I'm pretty sure it's just for me. I am Ingrid, and I am a fully qualified guide dog. Aria and I are all ready to set off on our adventures together. But first, Aria says I should see my new home. To get there, we board something called an airplane. I love it. It's big and loud and a little stinky. Everything my training has prepared me for. I snuggle up at Aria's feet for the long ride. When we get off the plane, Aria's family is waiting to meet me. They present me with a string of sparkling pearls to wear around my neck. I am Ingrid. I am part of a team now, but I am still one of a kind, and I am fabulous. After all, not all guide dogs wear pearls. So guys, in case you want to read about Ingrid, he's a real dog, and you can read about him. So about Ingrid. Hello, I am Ingrid. I became a working guide dog in 2017 and graduated from the University of Rhode Island with a fancy honors medal in 2020. My favorite activities are eating, being the center of attention, walking fast in big cities, traveling and playing with my best friend Etta, who is a black Labrador retriever like me. I never leave home without my pearl necklace. I have a person named Aria who acts and moves and writes books. I do not watch movies and I do not read books, but I love Aria anyway. Follow Ingrid's Adventures at Guide Dog Grid on Instagram. So this is just more that you can read about him too. So, dear reader, for 8 years, Ingrid led me around the world. She opened doors, not only for me, but for millions of people. I applied for a guide dog in high school at someone with low vision, but lots of usable sight too. I felt some tools designed for the blind or low vision community, like a white cane, weren't right for me. I hoped a guide dog might be different. The nearly 2-year wait to be matched with Ingrid was worth it. Ingrid even introduced me to my now best friend, Molly. I was working on my PhD when I got the chance to audition for the starring role in a Netflix miniseries. I had never acted before, but I never got the part because of the confidence Ingrid helped me find. People who are blind or have low vision had a real representation in Hollywood for the first time, reaching hundreds of millions of viewers. I've recently experienced significant improvements in my vision. The way I see the world has changed, and I need Ingrid to guide me less and less each day. But she still works occasionally, although she is beyond the average guide dog retirement age. Ingrid's adventures have taken her from mountaintops and catacombs to red carpets and movie sets. I wouldn't be where I am today without her. I'm so glad Ingrid can be a part of your life too. So, part of being a guide dog is wearing special gear like my harness, leash, and head collar. I also wear boots to protect my paws when it's hot, icy, or I'm riding escalators. I've come a long way since my days as a tiny puppy and training at Guide Dogs for the Blind. I met my best friend Etta in college. She trained to be a guide dog for guiding eyes for the blind, but she didn't receive her harness due to medical issue. Now Etta is a happy, healthy pet, and we live together. Soon after I first met Aria, we went to Rome together for her studies. Since then, I've been to 12 countries and have taken more than 100 flights. Is Rome in Italy?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually from Italy, guys, and This is a picture of her and her dog there, and it looks very beautiful, as you can see. The reason why it's a little bit more like ancient stuff is because it's been there for a while and they've never really changed. So I'm going to read this page now. When Aria got her very first acting role, I spent lots of time cheering her on between takes. I got to observe from my own special chair. I make new friends whenever I go. When Aria and I lived in England, I loved to work and play with a British guide dog named Lucy. One of my favorite things is posing for photos because I get many treats. I've gotten to appear in lots of magazines with Aria. I love being a part of a team. No matter where my adventures take me, I know they will be as amazing as I am. So this is more about the guide dog, and that is it. So for those who don't know, guide dogs can do a lot of helpful things for people, and not just for people with headaches and low vision. If you have something where you sometimes just out of the blues, can't control yourself or just start to not feel well all of a sudden. Sometimes with those types of diseases, you can't control yourself and there won't be a lot of people around to help you. So sometimes dogs can do very helpful things for people, like alerting them when something's about to happen, because dogs have very good senses to be able to tell people when they know that something's not right. And they can do a lot more. They can do hundreds of things too. And then there's not just guide dogs, but there's also police dogs, firefighter dogs, therapy dogs, and we're pretty lucky to have dogs like this that can help people so much, because without dogs, the world would be a lot harder. And dogs also wouldn't be able to guide people, especially for the blind and stuff like that. So I hope you had a fun time reading. After a little while, you can probably find this book when it's not as new. And before we leave, I want to say bye to our reading friends. Pin for Love, Labubu, Chompy, and Jellycat. I hope you guys had a fun time reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.